3 Count Thursday is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app, that's arenaeats.app, for the ultimate fan experience. At your favorite sports venue, Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order?
Count question of the week.
All right, we obviously we go one right into another. This one I think came to us via Ryan from the WWE on Fox page, I believe, and it is, what is the single greatest quote in WWE history? Anybody want to kick us off with their thoughts on the greatest quote in WWE history?
Jim, I think you should go first.
You think I should go first?
We all know what it's going to be.
Yep.
What is it going to be, Matthew?
Because I'm the best.
His best was.
Wow.
It will be.
Wow. Jesus. Actually, it is not that. Thank you very much. Your assumptions, although possibly accurate.
It doesn't matter what your top quote is ever. That is the best one. That's the one that should win this. The Rock, period.
Wow. Anybody else?
The line, it doesn't matter what you think is
whatever
the best quote.
That is the best quote ever. Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter, ...
It doesn't matter, ...
Okay.
Because
Strong.
whatever your answer is, Tim, it doesn't matter. It's not going to matter.
It doesn't matter.
I mean,
Are you telling Tim to suck it?
If we're playing greatest catchphrase in WWE history, maybe. But as far as quotes go, there's a couple that kind of stick out to me as great. I'm not going to answer yet because you're going to be an asshole and tell me it doesn't matter.
No, that's not true.
Yeah, it is.
Go ahead.
Tim, go ahead.
So the most important quote in the history of WWE is that the one time when
War Games.
War Games. War Games. War Games. War Games.
Rotten pieces, nothing. I'm gonna go with my gut and what I was gonna say first. It's me, Austin. It was me all along.
Okay.
When Vince McMahon announces himself as the higher power.
All right. Matt or Mark, you guys want to go? You want me to go?
No, this is the most important quote. Was this the 3 count question of the week?
This one was. This was
Okay.
The 3 count question of the week.
Oh, there it is. Well, I think it's got to be Steve Austin 3:16. It's got to be.
It's got to be, he says.
I'm sorry if that upsets you.
Oh, I'm not upset.
All right.
I'm also not
Sorry.
upset. I'm in full agreement with Mark. That is the answer. Launched a whole era, in my opinion.
I mean, I'm within that era, but I for me, I don't know. Like, I was a DX guy back in the day, and I feel like it was such a big thing in like our age group that if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you.
What are the 2 words?
I don't know if you're old enough to hear that, Mark.
Oh, I can mute myself.
Suck it.
I mean, for me, that kind of goes to what Tim was saying. I viewed that as more of a catchphrase than just the straight quote.
Yeah,
That's fair. I mean, it's interpretation.
I mean, I still love it. I'm not going to say that's wrong. That's just my justification for not picking that one.
there's a lot of other really good quotes, like Vince McMahon didn't screw Bret Hart. Bret Hart screwed Bret Hart.
Yeah, no, that's the best one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Bret screwed Bret.
I
There's
take
so
my
many-
answer back.
There's so many snippets in that entire interview where it's like, time-honored tradition.
Mm.
In the interest of fairness, was another like Vinceism.
How come that's not on our opening entrance like theme, the 3 count open, Jim? Is there a reason that's never made it into one of the edits?
I just didn't cross my mind. I mean, I did ask the group if there was any promos or segments that wanted to make it to the intro to let me know. I don't remember that being suggested either.
I also enjoyed Paul Heyman's "I'm the one behind the one" in 21 and 1, but
That's a good one-liner.
did that pretty often as well. It kind of lost like how cool it was the first time you heard it.
Paul Heyman's also other one from ECW One Night Stand. I think it was 2006. Edge, I've got 3 words for you. Matt freaking Hardy.
There's a couple here on the Facebook page. Somebody said, "See, I just kicked Stan." By Shawn Michaels. That clip actually popped up on my YouTube randomly the other day.
Stan, Blood and Guts participant Sean Spears.
There you go. Jason did put "It's me, Austin. It's me all along." There's one here: for those that believe, no explanation is necessary. For those that don't, no explanation will do.
Who said that?
I don't even
the
know.
Riddler.
Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
What was that quote, Jim? I'm curious as hell who that was.
It was, for those that believe, no explanation is necessary. For those that don't, no explanation will do. Let's see if I Google search that. If it.
It's a Franz Werfel quote.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Let's see.
Did he wrestle under a mask?
Yes.
Somebody put, "What does everybody want?"
That's good.
Chicken.
We have well, let me tell you something, brother.
I thought of that one too.
Austin 316 says, "I just whooped your ass."
To be the man, you got to beat the man.
That's a good one.
This is a good one.
Three Count Thursday is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app. That's arenaeats.app for the ultimate fan experience. At your favorite sports venue, Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order?
Kind of sad that nobody offered any, and maybe it's just the state of professional wrestling that nobody offered a women's quote.
Like who?
Right. I don't.
I mean, it's just, I guess, where the business was in the time that quotes were being made, like the Attitude Era. They just weren't allowed to talk, I suppose. But there's just nothing catchy that a woman's ever said on wrestling that's like, oh, that's.
Well, I kind of remember China saying that Eddie broke her heart.
China.
I mean, Charlotte, like, there's the one that Charlotte has recently said.
Correct.
Also, there's nobody's ready for Asuka, which is like a catchphrase, but
Bianca's "You don't even go here."
Yeah, I mean,
That's a
which
good
is
one.
not, which is Naya's "You don't even go here."
Yeah.
Like, but I'm surprised none of us also said anything about like the CM Punk pipe bomb.
Hi, Colt Cabana.
well, I mean, you know, I wasn't going to say it.
There's just not like a one quote from that whole spiel that like stands out to me as like a snippet.
There is. I want
Isn't it?
Right.
Was that the promo where he said the idiot son-in-law? Was that during the pipe bomb, or was that a different promo?
Yeah,
because,
it is
like,
the
I mean,
it's
dude-
the pipe bomb.
Yeah, because I mean, like, and maybe that's part of the the problem too. Is I feel like by that point, like, I don't know,
Here
like
it is.
Punk delivered so many, like.
Here's the pipe. Here's the line in the pipe bomb. I'm leaving with the WWE Championship on July 17th, and hell, who knows? Maybe I'll go defend it in New Japan Pro Wrestling, or maybe I'll go back to Ring of Honor. Punk waves to the camera. Hey, Colt Cabana, how you doing? The reason I'm leaving is because you people because the reason I'm leaving is you people, because after I'm gone, you're still going to pour money into this company. I'm just a spoke on the wheel. The wheel's going to keep turning, and I understand that. And Vince McMahon's going to make money despite himself. He's a millionaire who should be a billionaire. You know why he's not a billionaire? Because he surrounds himself with gland-handling, nonsensical yes men like John Laurinaitis. And here's the quote. And I'd like to think that maybe this company will be better after Vince McMahon is dead. But the fact is, it's going to get taken over by his idiotic daughter and his doofus son-in-law and the rest of his stupid family.
Yeah, like that quote there is a pretty solid one.
He also had one about Kevin Nash that was really great. Like when Kevin Nash debuted, he was like, when I saw you came back, I texted my sister. I was like, OMG, Kevin Nash, LOL, I thought he was dead.
Devin says my client Brock Lesnar. Zach says the Nikki Bella line to Brie about dying in the womb. Or AJ's promo on the Bellas, which you hear part of that in the
I mean, I like that one, except then the Bellas were honking the whole time. Say that to our faces as she's like literally talking.
Oh my God, yeah, like because I was going back this week through like
honking,
some
like wild geese.
But if you go back and watch that promo, Matt's not far off on that.
There was honking.
Because they're just like screaming, and it's just like, wow, shut up.
Don't make us come up there.
Come say it to our faces. Like they just screamed that like 14 times. It's like
Nikki was the worst.
Yeah, no, she wasn't. Stop that.
There's another good Bret Hart one too.
What's that?
Frustrated.
Oh yeah,
is the goddamn word for it. This is bullshit.
I mean, I did love that one at the time, but like to me, I don't think it stands up all time. Like as like the greatest.
I remember that Bret promo over almost any other Bret promo.
Yeah, I remember that one too.
Same thing with Vader calling himself a piece of shit, a big fat piece of shit.
So all we had to do was swear around a young, impressionable Tim.
That's all you had to do.
That's all you had to do. And you're burned in his memory forever.
A big fat piece of shit.
HBK talking about losing his smile always.
That's a good one. JR telling Sid we're live, pal. That's a pretty good one.
Solid quote.
All your questions will be answered tonight.
Is the Steiner math one a solid quote? I don't know.
Oh God, that whole Steiner math will always go down as that may be one of like the top 5 greatest wrestling promos of all time.
Ever.
So
good. This is my yard now.
That's good. That is a good one.
Probably a real solid recent one.
Yeah. Zach says pretty sure Becky probably had some home runs during her big run. Can't remember any specifically. And I think maybe that's the problem, at least in some cases in the last couple of years, is like I don't know that there's been a lot of stuff that's, like home run, all-time memorable so that they stick out. And maybe it's just there's too much. I
think that the WWE just overdoes it, and then it becomes more of a catchphrase rather than a quote. Like Becky, I know, said "when the man comes around" a lot. I think you say that once and let it go, and that's kind of cool. A little Johnny Cash feel to it,
something
maybe.
Like talking about how she's bopping the heads off these jamokes or something. Like,
yeah,
she was always saying something about that. I'm missing the verbiage up, but like something about hitting people's heads off and stuff.
I would like to formally change my answer.
Go for it.
Just when they think they've got the answers, I change the questions.
That's a great one.
It's a good one.
You don't throw rocks at a man who's got a machine gun.
Oh my God. Like, I hated the end of that biography because the last thing you saw in that biography is Hogan doing that line. And of course he has to throw in brother. at the end. It's like, I fucking hate you, man. Like, just stop being a douchebag for 5 seconds. Like, just say the line. You don't have to throw the brother in. You fucking asshole.
Yes, he does.
I mean, he does. I
Hogan
get it.
must pose.
That's true. Here's
Hogan
one.
must hose. Yep.
Here's one.
A little bit of the bubbly.
I mean, Jericho's "You Just Made the List" was a fun time in wrestling.
You just made the list.
And again, I mean, that does fall a little bit more in.
Why is my name on this list?
Oh my god. That one's actually probably better than you just made the list, because like, and yeah, maybe I didn't think of it in the right way. Like my mind went to catchphrases because, like, you know, it's like rest in peace, I'm the game, whatever. They're more catchphrasy as opposed to, yeah, the why is my name on the list is probably the better quote out of all of that, because it's the exclamation point.
Yeah.
And then the next question he had is, why is my name second on this list when looking at the WrestleMania card?
That is true. And then he also said, why is my name on this list? And it's his COVID results. But that's a whole separate issue in and of itself. Any others before we continue?
No.
What a maneuver.
I mean, that is classic. Three Count Thursday is sponsored by Arena Eats. Log on to the website arenaeats.app, that's arenaeats.app, for the ultimate fan experience. At your favorite sports venue, Arena Eats mobile app, pre-order, express pickup, and in-seat delivery. How do you place your order?